Hello everybody. I wanted to make this short video, at least I'm hoping it's going to be short. The video about the rapture and about Jesus' second coming. Uh, there's been several videos I've watched where people talk about the rapture taking place before the tribulation. And I think that they're confusing the tribulation with God's wrath. We are promised not to see God's wrath, but we're never promised anywhere in the Bible not to go through tribulation. As a matter of fact, anytime you see tribulation mentioned in the Bible, it's usually referring to God's people going through tribulation. But anyway, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16 and 17 talk about the rapture and Jesus' his second coming, and it talks about it taking place pretty much at the same time. You know, he descends from the clouds, the dead in Christ shall rise first, and then those of us who are living. Well, that's his second coming, and it clearly talks about the rapture. Well, if you look at the signs that take place before his second coming, you'll find that in Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, and Revelation chapter 6. Specifically talking about the sun, the moon, and the stars, you'll find that in Matthew 24:29, Mark 13:24, Luke 21:25 and 27, Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. Okay, it talks about the sun, the moon, and the stars. And when it talks about those things, it's talking about it after the tribulation. All these signs will happen, tribulation, these signs, and then you see the Son of Man coming, descending in cloud with great glory and great power. So you've got the signs, you have his coming, and then you have the wrath. All right, and when he comes back, that's when you have the rapture. So for those of you that believe in the pre-tribulation rapture, you need to read those chapters, you need to read those verses, because I believe that once you read it and you see it for yourself, like me, you will have a change of mind. You know, I used to believe in the pre-tribulation rapture pretty much all my life, and to be honest with you, I have no idea where it come from. But there's some references in some videos or some things you look up that will go back to the early 1800s. But I do believe a lot of people get confused on that. They look at a couple of scriptures, like pray that you're counted worthy to escape those things, and nobody knows the day nor the hour that the Son of Man comes and all that. And they say, well, that points to the rapture taking place before tribulation. It can happen at any time because, pray that you're counted worthy to escape those things. That's pretty much saying that you're not going to go through those things. Well, those things would be the wrath, and that's correct. You're not going to go through God's wrath, but you will go through much tribulation. The Bible promises that. In the last days, perilous times shall come, and we will endure much tribulation. And there's several places in the Bible that talks about tribulation. But anytime you find a place in the Bible that talks about it, you will never find a promise that we will not go through it. To the contrary, you'll most likely find that we will go through tribulation. So there it is. I hope that cleared up some things. Leave a comment, questions, or whatever you have, a response. Take care, and God bless you, and have a good night, and we'll see you next time.